Oh my god. Okay. Oh my lord. Oh, Shanks fans. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, if you're a Shanks fan and you get butthurt easily, just get out. Just get out. Cause y'all finna get oh my god, y'all finna get clapped thoroughly hard. Oh my god, your cheeks are getting destroyed in this video. I don't even know if I feel like reviewing the chapter properly. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my god, Shanks fans have taken a massive L. But you know, speaking of L's, I have to address the elephant in the room. For those who have seen my videos and whatnot, as you all know, I have just taken a very, very, very extremely fat L. So my last video, I released a video called I'm 10 billion% sure that Carrot will join in chapter 1058. Yeah, turns out I'm 10 billion% wrong. She did not join in chapter 1058, but you know what? I still think Carrot's gonna join. I don't care. She's in the crate, god dang it. I do not care. I don't care. Anyways, hi, I'm Vagabond Kana. How you guys doing? So we're here to review chapter 1058, in which I took an L on. A lot of people took L's on this chapter. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of people, we're talking Sanji fans, we're talking Shanks fans, and to a tiny degree, Carrot fan. Well, really, it's really just me. Carrot fans didn't really take the L. It was really just me. But I still think Carrot's gonna join. Call it cope, whatever. It's only right now. I'm on hopium. It's only copium when we get past chapter 1059 and Carrot is still not here. Then I'll be on copium. And when we get past 60, I'll probably give up after 60. To be honest. But I still think Carrot's gonna join. It just makes way too much sense. Anyways, moving on. So, chapter 1058. This is when we get the bounties. So the chapter starts off. It's a very interesting chapter as well. So the chapter starts off with, Nami. She's yelling at Luffy because he pulled off that stunt. So far, we don't get any evidence of Carrot being in the crate. So, Anyways, so the bounties come in, right? And essentially, we start off with Chopper's bounty. He gets a bounty of 1,000 berries. And he's like, just 900 berry increase. So, I'm not really surprised by that. I know a lot of people expected, Oda to stop with the gags when it came to Chopper's bounty. But, when does Oda stop with gags? He is very consistent when he comes to screwing around in general. So, who really is surprised by this? Let's keep it real. We should expect this. Nami, however, got a bounty of 366 million berries, and she mentions, oh my god, I wish I had that money. I want that, right? It's funny. And then Brook, he gets 383 million berries, which is more than Nami's, and of course, it should be, but at the same time, honestly, I think his bounty just went up just by association with the Straw Hats, because what did he even freaking do in Wano? Really? What did he do? I'm trying to remember, did he get a bounty increase at the end of Whole Cake Island? I don't think he did. I don't think he got a bounty increase at the end of Whole Cake Island. I think it was really just Luffy. I know Sanji got a bounty increase, but I don't know if... Maybe Brook did. I forgot. I don't think he did, though. But anyway, so Brook, he seems pretty happy about that. And Frankie... Okay, so Frankie gets a bounty of 394 million berries. And they replace Frankie's face with the face of the Sunny, which he's very pissed off about. And man, Frankie fans cannot eat for none. I actually feel for Frankie fans. I really do. Yeah, he got a bounty increase, but everybody got a bounty increase. He's not too far away from Nami, which is hyper disrespectful. It's hyper disrespectful. But it is what it is. But my goodness, Frankie fans can't get nothing, man. Okay, and then we have Usopp. He gets a bounty of 500 million berries, and he apparently he doesn't like that. So which is not surprising. He's still in his cowardly mode. Maybe that'll change once we get to Elbaf. Who knows? Who really knows? But I honestly wonder, why does Usopp have this much? What made it increase? It couldn't have been just by association with Luffy, because he didn't really do anything. Is it because he walked down the hall saying, oh, I have Conqueror's Haki, I defeated both Page 1 and Ulti? But if that's the case, then how did Nami get a bounty increase, I don't know. It could have been something like that. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get an explanation for that at all, though. I don't think we're gonna get one at all. Robin. Now this one I feel is justified. She gets 930 million berries, and we don't really get a reaction from her. She's just giving Chopper cotton candy. But yeah, she gets 930 million berries. She's almost at a billion. And in all honesty, I think she deserves it. I always thought she did because, you know, she's the only person. Well, actually, no, she's the second person on the planet who can read the poneglyphs. The world government is not aware of Sukiyaki at the moment, but Sukiyaki can also read the poneglyphs. So there's two people who can read the poneglyphs. So that's very interesting. But anyways, now we get to Sanji. All right, Sanji gets 1,032 million berries. So this is good. He made the billions range, which is expected. Honestly, this is like the bare minimum of expectations, right? It's like if he got less than that, that'd just be like, okay, what the heck, Oda? Then people would have been mad. But Jinbei actually gets a higher bounty than him. Jinbei gets 1,100 million berries, and Zoro gets 1,100 million and 1,100 berries. So he just has like 1,100 more than Jinbei. So Sanji fans, okay, guys, do not get angry about this. This is Oda literally trying his best to specifically piss you off, okay? He's just trying to mess with you guys. You know, I don't get mad about this, because in all honesty, we know who the wings of the Pirate King are. We know who the top three are. Let's stop playing around. You know, there's a few jokes here between Zoro and Sanji. You know, it's like, because like Jinbei is like, oh, what's wrong, Sanji? And then Zoro's like, oh, don't pay him any attention. You know, forget about him. He's like, don't waste your time on number 4. And then they just start fighting. Of course they're gonna start fighting. So like it's funny because Sanji's like, who are you calling number 4? And then Zoro's like, you dare talk back to number 2? He's bringing back that joke when they went to return to Sabaody, which is funny. But all in all, though, I actually really did enjoy that interaction. But like I said, Sanji fans, don't let it get to you. This is literally Oda just trying extremely hard to just stir up some problems again. That's really all it is. You guys know who the top 3 are. And of course, it ends off with Luffy, and it shows 3 billion berries. And Luffy's still trapped in the cage that Nami put him in because, you know, Nami's angry. Moving on to that, now we get on to the Mihawk stuff and the Crocodile and Buggy stuff. So, let me just go ahead and get this off my chest now. I'm not going to talk about Mihawk and Shanks later. Oh, I'm going to save all that oh my god. I'm going to save all that for later. But the Mihawk slander, better in, like, it's definitely ending this chapter. I'm sorry. It needs to end this chapter. The Mihawk slander, it needs to be eradicated from the depths of the universe. Okay? This needs to go away for good. Mihawk is not under Buggy. Crocodile is not under Buggy. Buggy, so basically in this scene, they're beating the crap out of Buggy, right? Buggy's begging for his life that they don't kill him. Mihawk and Crocodile want to kill him because Buggy is known as like the leader of those two, and those two are the ones who founded the company. It's funny because like as soon as the Shichibukai thing was done away with, Crocodile just called Mihawk up on the phone and was like, hey, you know, I heard that you're not Shichibukai anymore, so I was wondering if you just wanted to, join me. I got like this business going, you know what I'm saying? Trying to start this business. You'd be one of the co-founders, and then, we'd go from there, and it'd be pretty nice. It's funny because Crocodile, he knows how to run organizations. He's basically the brains of this operation, and Mihawk is the brawn. Because let's keep it real, we know Mihawk is stronger than Crocodile. We know this. It's not even an opinion, it's just a fact. Moving on from there, you have Buggy, basically. So Buggy, he is the face of this whole Cross Guild. The thing about the Cross Guild is, okay, it's funny how this came about because when Buggy was under attack, Crocodile and Mihawk came along and destroyed the ships that were attacking Buggy. Buggy knows that he owed Crocodile some money. He was like, hey, I know you owe you some money, but it's been a lot going on. My business is going really well. And then Crocodile was like, oh, okay. Well, you don't have the money, but you can always sell yourself, And he's like, all right, come on now. Essentially, after this, Buggy was like, hey, look, I got a lot of men. My trading business is going real good. We can like, I can work for you. You don't have to pay me anything. You know what I'm saying? I could just work for you. We're really good. I can handle the publishing, the art direction of your business, distributing and manufacturing. I can do all of that stuff. And you don't have to pay us a dime. We can do that. And so Crocodile was like, all right, cool. Makes sense. All right, I'll let you do it. I won't kill you today. And then so what happens is that he has his minions take care of it. Buggy has his minions take care of it. And they made sure to make Buggy look like the coolest. So they put him in the middle to make it look like he was the leader. And that made the world government go like, oh, so Buggy is the leader of this cross guild, huh? All right. You are now a Yonko. Give him a higher bounty, folks. And this pisses Crocodile off because he's just like, all right, you had one job, bro. You had one job. And that was, first of all, you're not even the founder. It's me and Mihawk. We're the founders of this organization. And so, after that, Buggy's begging for his life and everything. And Mihawk changes his mind. He's like, you know what? We can let him be the face. I have no interest in being titled a Yonko anyways. I just want to live peacefully. While Buggy's getting all the attention, we can do things in the shadows in the background, right? And so Crocodile agrees to that, and so they let Buggy live, and then that's when they go on and do their thing, right? Let's get on to the bounties, though, of Crocodile, and of Crocodile, Mihawk, and Buggy. So it says here, former warlord of the sea, Sir Crocodile, a Logia, and is very intelligent and charismatic. He has a 1,965,000,000 berry bounty. Okay, how the heck did he make such gains? What the heck happened? This man's entire bounty is higher than Katakuri's and King's. Holy crap, guys! It's like, all right. First of all, okay, look. I'm cool with the idea that characters can grow stronger. It's just like, it's hard to believe that Crocodile is this strong when he got beat by, well, okay, I'll say it like this. It's hard to believe Crocodile has such a high bounty when he got beat by a pre-Gears Luffy, but maybe he got stronger over time. We don't know what he's been doing. Because, in the Marineford, Crocodile was going crazy. I mean, he was going crazy. He was clashing with Mihawk, he was clashing with Dofi, and he was like, I'm gonna kill you, Whitebeard. The man he just went full Chad mode. He just went full Chad. I was like, I don't know what the heck happened to Crocodile, but this man just like, I don't know what. I have no idea. But yeah, this man, Crocodile, he went crazy. But at the end of the day, it's kind of weird to look at Crocodile like this. I mean, it is believable that he can get stronger, because look at Rob Lucci. Rob Lucci is in CP0, right? And a lot of people believe that he's gotten stronger. They do. And it makes sense, right? Why not believe Crocodile's gotten stronger over time? Like, people can get stronger over time. So maybe, I can do the same thing that I say for Rob Lucci and give that to Crocodile. Now, can they beat Luffy? Of course not. I don't think they can beat Zoro or Sanji either. But I digress. Crocodile, he raised up in the ranks, not just in skill level, in fighting skill, but in like general, just like his bounty level. Which I honestly wonder, did his bounty jump this high just because of this guild, or was his bounty already there? Or was it, like, what happened in between this events? Is it just because of the guild, or did he do other things? I'm honestly curious. I don't really know, but I'm just curious. But anyways, now we get on to Mihawk. It says here, Hawkeye Mihawk. And this is the translation that I'm reading. Your translation might vary, but it says Hawkeye Mihawk, also a former warlord of the sea, and his swordsmanship surpasses that of the Emperor Red-Haired Shanks. As the strongest swordsman in the world, he is wanted for 3.5 billion and 90 million berries. Okay. Shanks fans. For the longest of freaking time, we've been saying, Shanks is a swordsman. Mihawk is the strongest swordsman. Mihawk clashed with Shanks multiple times, and he came out of those clashes being known as the strongest swordsman. To this day, he's the strongest swordsman. And you guys ignored this up, right, left, down, and all around, acting as if what you say makes any sort of sense. Why would Shanks be the strongest swordsman? Why would Shanks be the strongest swordsman? The whole part of Zoro's goal is focused on Mihawk. This was established since the beginning. Now, Oda could have he could easily just go like, oh, okay, he fought Mihawk and beat him, but you actually have to fight Shanks, the true strongest swordsman. That would have been lame, let's be honest. That would have been lame as heck. But Mihawk is the strongest swordsman, and he's been built up to this. This is the goal. This is the end goal for Zoro, and you really think that they're just gonna be like, Shanks is stronger anyways. No, that doesn't even make any sense. Shanks is a swordsman, by the way. I don't know why we have to keep saying that, but it's factual. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Like, I honestly, I was planning on making a video about this next week. I was gonna talk a little bit about Shanks, because everybody has this weird thing about Shanks where they have to absolutely put him at top 1. He's the strongest. It's like, how is he the strongest if he can't even get past Mihawk? If he's a swordsman and not the strongest swordsman, then how is he past Mihawk? Heck, Kaido has the strongest creature in the world title. Shanks doesn't have the strongest title of any of that. He's not the strongest swordsman. He's not the strongest man, not the strongest creature. Shanks doesn't have any of that. He doesn't have any of that. Maybe he has the strongest crew. He probably also has the strongest Conqueror's Haki. But is that really confirmed? I think he's confirmed with the strongest crew. I think he's confirmed for that. But I gotta recheck my sources for that one. But does he have the strongest Conqueror's Haki? From so far, what we've seen, probably, more than likely, it would make sense. But he's not the strongest swordsman. He's not the strongest man or creature. How did you guys skip over Mihawk, skip over Kaido, and put him at number 1? See, the thing is that, my thing about Shanks is that it's not that he sucks. Shanks is awesome, all right? He's dope. He's amazing. But he's not better than Mihawk. Shanks is not better than Mihawk. Mihawk is confirmed stronger than Shanks. This is no longer an opinion. This is now a fact. It is stated in the canon. And not only that, but this was kind of obvious anyways. Strongest swordsman. Shanks is a swordsman. I don't know, like, the mental gymnastics that people go through to ignore specifically this is freaking annoying. It's freaking annoying. Oh, Shanks is number 1. He's stronger than Kaido, Big Mom, everybody else. He's stronger than Mihawk. Shanks didn't show anything. He showed no feats. I mean, he just recently showed some feats in a recent chapter, and you know, I'm not gonna get into anything else, but it's like he just showed feats. But before those feats, y'all put him at number 1. Why? He's mysterious. Oh, and he's so handsome. Look at his face. He's such a sexy man. He's the top in the verse. He can beat everyone. King of Lightning made a freaking video talking about some goddamn, Shanks may not only be top 1, but he might be way above everyone else. The gap might be clear. It's like, where do you get this from? First you take 0 feats and 0 logic, by the way. You take 0 feats and 0 logic, and then you amplify it, you amplify it by 2 billion, and then you get 1 feat and you amplify that by 20 billion. What is wrong with people? Like, what's going on? It's like he compared him to Roger, and I think he was trying to put him over Roger. Honestly, that's what it sounded like, but he didn't really come out and say that. He didn't come out and say that, but at the same time, it's like, people keep talking about, the strongest Yonko, the strongest guy in the verse, Shanks is God King, blah, blah, blah. It's like, guys, he can't even get past Mihawk! And it's confirmed in this chapter that Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. He surpasses him. And it's not, he's on par with him. No, he surpasses him. This is no longer a discussion. This discussion is dead. It's over. Mihawk and Mihawk fans win. Period. You got all these Shanks fans that want to ignore everything in the universe. It's like, guys, strongest swordsman. 1 + 1 = 2, people. Shanks fans want to do this weird thing where they're like, when you ask them a question like, what's 1 + 1? They'll be like, okay, well, I want 1 + 1 to equal 11, so I'll use some mental gymnastics in order to get there. So there's like, 1 + 1, well, technically, there's nothing after the 1, so technically, we can count that nothing as 0, and therefore, making that one of the ones 10. So 1 + 1 actually equals 11. That's what they would do. That's the type of logic y'all use, man. Like, why can't y'all just be like Jesus? That's not smart. That would never be smart. Stop going after your feelings and emotions. It's time to go after facts and logic. Please, for the love of God, go after facts and logic. Like, I get it. You're a fan of Shanks. But just because you feel some type of way doesn't mean you can just say whatever. You know? You have to make some form of sense. Like, take me for example. I'm a Carrot stan. I'm not gonna sit here and say Carrot's stronger than Yamato. I'm not gonna say she can beat Yamato. That would be freaking stupid. I like to use logic in my arguments. Thank you very much. Goodness gracious. And honestly, you Mihawk fans are very similar to Yamato fans because y'all just straight up just ignore facts and evidence. Guardian deity of Wano. Maybe she should stay and guard Wano. But they're like, no, that was a throwaway comment that means nothing. All right. And then Shanks fans, they hear Mihawk is the strongest swordsman. And seeing that Shanks is also a swordsman, they go, no, Shanks is the strongest swordsman. Guys, 1 + 1 = 2. And I know this is rude, but hey, I told you Shanks fans, you gotta go. You need to go. You should have left. You should have left the video. Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time ranting on this, but we gotta move on. So anyways, Shanks' bounty is basically what I would have expected it to be. Shanks' bounty is pretty, it's 3.5 billion, which is exactly what I was thinking he would, like the range in which he would be in. So 3.5 billion is quite nice. To think about it, like let's really think about it. If he had continued without being without being a warlord, let me just talk English. Without being a warlord, would he have made it to 4 billion? It honestly makes you wonder. Another interesting thing about this is Mihawk was called the Marine Hunter. So it kind of parallels Zoro, because Zoro's the Pirate Hunter. Mihawk was the Marine Hunter, so that's kind of funny. But anyways, yes, so 3.5 billion berries is pretty good. And then we go on to Buggy. Mihawk is stronger than Shanks, by the way. But anyways, then we go on to Buggy. He has 3.1 billion and 89 million berries, which is higher than Luffy's. It's actually kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. The first time ever that Buggy surpassed Luffy's bounty, ever. That's very funny. If you think about it, it's kind of funny how Crocodile has a higher bounty than both Sanji, Zoro, and Jinbei. And to be honest, I don't think Jinbei deserves the bounty that he's gotten. Like, let's keep it a buck here. Jinbei doesn't deserve that bounty. He beat Who's Who, whose bounty is not that far away from Sasuke's, and then Frankie, like, and then he gets 1 billion. But then Frankie, he just straight up, he just gets 300 mil. Like, why? Because Oda, that's why. He really just wanted to do a Sanji joke. He just wanted to make fun of Sanji. That's the only reason why Jinbei's in the billion range. I believe that he would have gotten there by the end of the series anyways, but still, really forced. Hyper forced, actually. But whatever, it is what it is. So anyways, so those are the bounties, which is pretty cool. We get a cut to Dragon. So, you know, the Revolutionary Army is talking, Koala's here, and everybody. And Dragon actually mentions that Sabo is fine, and that's great, but if he actually did kill Cobra, then, you know, I'll never forgive Sabo for that, right? And it's understandable. I don't know if they have like a relationship, but like honestly, you know, Cobra doesn't deserve to die. Cobra's cool, but yeah, man, it's crazy. Is Cobra really dead? Who killed Cobra? That's crazy, man. But anyways, in this scene as well, you get Kuma, and Kuma, you know, he like Dragon walks up to Kuma, and Kuma's all like, "Your wish is my command," you know, stuff like that. So. Moving on from that, after that, they get a call on Den Den Mushi, and turns out it's Sabo. And then the chapter just ends right there. So overall, I'd say this is a pretty good chapter. It's a dub for Mihawk fans, and it's a dub to stay. Honestly, if I hear people going, "Oh, Shanks is stronger than Mihawk even after this," and then talking as if he's still top 1, I'm just automatically, I'm gonna judge him, and I'll be like, okay, these people, they're not really, they're just coping, basically. that's all there is to it. People are just coping, and they don't really want to accept reality. Yeah, that's all there is to it. But let's do a few Reddit comments. That's all I want to do, and then we can get the heck up out of here. This one comment says, Emperor Straw Hat Luffy and his 9 commanders. That's one of the things I forgot to mention. So they're all called commanders. Very interesting. Here's the thing, though. He has 9 commanders, And how many Titanic captains does Blackbeard have? He has 10. I'm just saying, man, we're getting that 10th Straw Hat. And we're getting her soon. Mihawk has his priorities straight, moving his base in a hurry, and the first thing he packs up is his wine collection. I hear that, man. It's like Crocodile looks at Buggy's bounty compared to his. What the? Alright, now time to go to the toxicity where our pirate folk is. Person says, bro, what is Oda like? Bro, Oda is going wild this chapter. WTF. The next week will be toxic AF. Mihawk versus Shanks and Jinbei versus Sanji will get big. Honestly, I don't even think Jinbei versus Sanji is going to be that big. I don't think it should be treated as that big. It's literally just Oda trying too hard. Jinbei shouldn't even be in the billions range. If Jinbei should be in the billions range, then at least Frankie should be in like 900 mil or 800 mil or something. But Jinbei shouldn't even be in the billions. I'm sorry. He really should. This was forced. This is really forced, but it is what it is, man. All I can say is that, but Mihawk versus Shanks, oh yeah. I was just now getting toxic, so I mean, it is, hey, duty calls, man. Oda is toxic AF right now with his heckling and trolling. It's almost like the fan bases are speaking through his characters and not the actual characters. It's truly ridiculous. The man has no shame. It's like, nah, I love this. Oda's trolling is the best thing out of Wano. Honestly, okay, this part of his trolling is the best thing out of Wano. Actually, I like a lot of Oda's trolling. Sometimes he does it too much. I didn't like the Big Mom stuff. I will always hate the Big Mom stuff. I'm sorry. There's never going to be a time in life where that, to me, is a good thing. But when it comes to Mihawk versus Shanks and the Sanji stuff, oh yeah. Sanji and Zoro stuff, really. But yeah, I'm down with it. He's really trying to rile up the fan base right now. It is what it is. This guy here says, in my opinion, a good chapter. Pros. Finally got a little crew interaction since forever. Tell me about it. We don't get much crew interaction at all. I want to see more of the Straw Hats just chilling on the Sunny. That would be nice. That would be phenomenal to get more of that. Mihawk was supposed to be the Yonko, not Buggy. Makes much more sense, and he got a fine bounty. Yeah, that's the thing. Mihawk, legitimately, this would be his crew. It's like, okay, I'm Mihawk. This is my crew. You know, the Cross Guild. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, honestly, technically, I would rather say Crocodile because he's the one who started it. But, well, Mihawk and Crocodile are the founders. So it kind of makes sense for... And Mihawk being the strongest one, it kind of makes sense for him to be the leader, I guess. Yeah. And he would just be another Yonko. So that would be hilarious. But, yeah. So technically, in a sense, you could say Mihawk is the Yonko. Nice that Oda wasn't annoying with who Buggy was in debt to. Imagine if Buggy himself said he had a certain debt for a certain person from that island in that sea. And Mihawk confirmed to be above Shanks in skill is nice since I'm a Mihawk fan. Thank you. Cons. What happened to Frankie's poster? World government incompetent once again, not even being able to pinpoint the correct Yonko. If these guys are going to be a part of the final endgame, I only got hope for a guy. Oh my god. Sanji slander gonna be insane. Shanks slander too. Yep, already on it. Actually, you know what? No, it's not even Shanks slander. It's just being based. It's like, we're just telling you the truth. It is what it is. He's not the strongest. He's strong, but he's not the strongest. He's not top one. He's not the strongest swordsman. All that is dead. It always will be too. It's done. Yamato got a break from slander in favor of Sanji. Yep. Yes, she did. The greatest slander of all this is towards Kara, who is not on the ship and thus didn't even get a goodbye. Which, my goodness, she's on the ship, bro. Like, this guy, he says, I'm still rooting for that crate copium. Yep. I'm saying, she's on the pirate ship, bro. Crate Peace is real. She's gonna sail the seas with them. I'm telling you. Shanks fans on live support. Another piece of evidence that Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. Love to see it. Yep. It is what it is. Alright guys, that's it from me. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe, comment as well, tell me what you guys think about it, and also share the video if you like. With all that being said, Vagabond gone.